Hello, hello! My name is Kallista and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we arrived back at the Citadel in the embassies. The Asari Councilor asked us to meet her here, so let's see what she has to say for herself.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is an artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
Why the sudden cooperation?
The Reapers' progress has changed everything. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
I feel I'm gonna speak plainly. I am feeling very annoyed right now. Very, very annoyed. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. And it wasn't anything to do with that cutscene, you know, that cutscene, there was nothing annoying in it. Hearing that, my gut reaction, you know, I'm thinking, okay, quest to Thessia, who do I want to bring? Well, obviously Liara. Liara is an Asari, Thessia is the Asari homeworld. I can't remember if Liara mentioned... Was she raised on Thessia? I remember her talking about the apartment and the park and, you know, her digging for ruins. I can't remember if she said that was on Thessia or not, but either way, it's the homeworld of the Asari. Obviously, I'm going to bring Liara along. Now, for the other character, I'm thinking, has anyone brought up the Asari? Has anyone spoken about the Asari, shown an interest in them? No. The only person who has brought up the Asari in passing is Javik. He is the only one who has done that, so my gut instinct is, okay, I should bring along Javik and Liara. The issue I'm having is I don't want to bring Javik, because I got told to bring him for this mission. And that's what I'm annoyed about. I'm annoyed because, and it's not that I got told, oh, you should bring a character for a specific mission. It's not that. It's the wider context of the comment. So, a few episodes ago, this was... I can't remember which episode it was. It was between episode 95 and episode 100. It was between one of them. I couldn't be any more specific. Someone left me a comment. And the original comment was perfect. It was a perfect comment. Because they were asking me a question. They commented, hey Kallista, there's a later quest that comes up once you've completed Rannoch, would you like me to know, no, excuse me, Javik has a bunch of dialogue for that quest. Would you like me to let you know what that quest is? That is a perfect comment. I appreciate that so much. If you are sat on knowledge and you're like, I wonder if Callista might like to know that, please just ask. I appreciate people asking me, hey, would you like to know this? There's something I know I don't think you do. Would you like to know? I appreciate that comment so much. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful, perfect comment. I'm not going to jump down your throat for asking a question, because I am very finicky when it comes to spoilers. What one person considers a spoiler, I don't consider a spoiler, and what one person might say, oh, that's just a miscellaneous comment, I'm like, that's a spoiler. Like, I am well aware, I am very finicky. So someone saying, hey, I'ma ask you, do you want to know this or not? I appreciate that so much. So asking me like, hey, there's this quest, Javik's really good on it, would you like to know what that quest is? I appreciate that question so much, and the answer is no thank you. I do not want to know what companions are better for which quests. I don't want to know that. I pick companions to come with me based off of, how much I enjoy them, or you've heard me do this where I'll be like, oh, this person mentioned this, but like this, like Edie's a synthetic, she might have cool dialogue surrounding this, or Garrison, Tali, they have a really good relationship, so they might have some fun banter. And even if there isn't, even if Edie has nothing to say on this mission, blah blah blah, like coming up with my own little theories about like, oh, this person might have something to say and this person might have something to say, that is so much fun to me. That is so much fun. I don't ever want to be in a situation where I'm like, I'm bringing this character because I got told to bring them. That sucks so much of the fun out of this for me. I like theorizing. So in regards to like, oh, do you want to know which companions to bring on which quest? No, thank you. If you're telling me after the fact, oh, this person had a bunch of interesting dialogue, that's fine. I don't give a shit about spoilers after the fact. But I don't want to know. Going into a quest, I don't want to know who the optimal party is. So asking me, hey, do you want to know? That is perfect. However, this person decided, actually, I'm not going to wait for Callista's response. I'm going to edit my comment and I'm going to tell them, okay, it's the mission immediately after Rannoch. So priority Thessia, you should bring Javik along because he has a bunch of lore-based dialogue. And you might be thinking, why would that annoy you? Why would that make you not want to bring him along? Well, one, I'm a petty ass bitch. I fully acknowledge this. If I'm told to do something, I'm like, I don't want to do it now. But I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed right now because I am about 90% sure I can predict where this quest is going because of that comment. Because Javik has lore-based dialogue. Not cool dialogue. Not interesting dialogue. Lore-based dialogue. There is a connection here. And flags have been raised in my brain. Flags have been raised, and they would not have been raised but for that knowledge. But for that comment telling me Javik has lore-based dialogue, I would not be thinking the things I am thinking right now. And as I said, I'm about 90% sure I know where this quest is going. Fuck it. Let's put everything on the table. Why not? So, Javik having lore-based dialogue on the Asari, that seems unlikely. If there was a connection between Javik and the Asari, that would have been teased by now. That would have been hinted at. That hasn't been hinted at. So I don't think Javik has lore-based dialogue because he is Javik. I think it is far more likely that Javik has lore-based dialogue because he is a Prothean. What do we know about the Protheans? The Protheans were watching all of the lesser races of their time. We also know that they were meddling with those races. The Sphere Doodad in Mass Effect 1 on... It was a planet with a pretty name. Elatania? It's the one with the fucking, like, oh, the air's gonna give you anaphylaxis. You're allergic to the air of this planet. I want to say that's Elitania. The sphere doodad on there showed Protheans abducting early humans and, like, probing them and shit, and implanting metal stuff in them. Like, we know that the Protheans were meddling in the lesser races of their time. What do we know about the Asari? Well, as Hackett so delicately put, the Asari are the most advanced race in the galaxy. And what have we learned from what the Councilor just told us? There is this special Asari artifact that will apparently lead the way to the Catalyst, a Prothean device. This Asari artifact is ancient, and if it got out, if information about this got out, if it got into the wrong hands, it would cause major galactic upheaval. It would cause a major power struggle. I see one way. I see one path for this. Now, they could jump the shark. They could jump the shark. And at this stage, I sincerely hope they do. I sincerely hope they jump the shark, because I would not have put these pieces together but for that comment. The only way I can see this going is that the Protheans meddled in the early Asari history more than they did for other species. And the Asari are so advanced, not because they're special, intelligent, so wonderful, diplomatic ladies, no. They're so advanced because they're playing with an unfair advantage. I'm gonna go even further, because why would an Asari artifact lead to a Prothean device? This artifact, it's Prothean. It's probably a Prothean beacon, because it's always a fucking Prothean beacon. Oh, no. I tell a lie. It could be, Fuckface McGee on Ilos. I shouldn't call him Fuckface McGee. He was nice. He was lovely. Vigil. It's either gonna be a Prothean beacon or a Prothean VI. I would put money on that. Because that is the logical conclusion. I'm annoyed. I don't want to be right. I sincerely don't want to be right, but that, again, knowing that Javik has lore on this mission, and everything else, all of this background stuff that I probably wouldn't have thought about, but for knowing, oh, Javik has lore here, I wonder why. I sincerely hope I'm wrong. Please let them jump the shark. I'm praying. I don't pray, but like as close to praying as I get. That it's something, I don't know, the Asari artifact turns out to be a Prothean life pod. And we open it up, and everyone's like, oh shit, it's a lady Prothean. And then Javik steps forward and is like, no, that's my wife. Like, please, like something unpredictable. Something that would make you go, what? Like, I sincerely hope they jump the shark and they don't go with where the lore would make sense. Because again, but for that comment, I wouldn't have been thinking about this. But for that comment, I wouldn't have been thinking, okay, where could this go? Why would Javik have lore here? What are we being told? What are we being shown? I wouldn't have thought of this. And that makes sense. That makes so much sense. And I sincerely hope I'm wrong. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed because I wouldn't have come up with that but for that comment. You know what, fuck it. Normally I would explore, I would do some planet scanning, I would go and look at all of the other galaxies, but that, I'm gonna do that now.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
Hello? Hello?
Urgently. Human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow. Dakuna, my home world. The Reapers have come. Holding sorrow. Our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
Oh, you have picked the worst possible time. You have picked the worst possible time to ask this of me, because I need to go to Thessia. I need to go straight for that mission, because otherwise I need to know. I need to know if it is. When I say the obvious plot line, I don't mean that like it's bad, because again, I wouldn't have guessed this. I wouldn't have guessed this but for a comment telling me that Javik has lore. It makes sense. It's well planned out. But I sincerely hope they've gone for something crazy and unpredictable, because I don't... I'm so miffed. I'm so miffed right now. Tell me about these Elcor warriors.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with VI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I mean, I'll do what I can, but you're gonna have to hold up.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
I'll get to that as soon as I can, but I don't want to have this feeling sitting over me. As I said, I feel annoyed. I feel annoyed.
Now arriving at docking
And I
bay
don't
24.
like playing when I'm annoyed. The only way I can ease this feeling is by playing the mission
Yes, sir.
and keeping my fingers crossed that they jump the shark rather than going for the carefully set up plot. Like, please, I feel. That's the best way I can put it. I feel. Come on, let me out. We're going. Okay. Now, there you are. All right. Yeah, I've read this before. I remember that, you know, the Heart of Galactic Love.
He is under heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle, and let's do this.
Okay, so Liara is a forced companion. What do I want to do about this? My gut instinct was to bring that's frustrating as well. If they had just waited for me to say, no, please don't tell me, my gut instinct was to bring Javik, so they would have got what they wanted as it was. If they had just waited, they would have got exactly what they were asking for without spoiling anything. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I think having Javik along for this, I'm not in a good mood. I'm not gonna be in a good mood for this mission. I apologize. I don't like playing when I'm upset or angry or anything like that. I don't enjoy gaming in this state, but it's not even a case of where I can like walk away and come back and I'll be chilled out. Like, I'm just in a state of where I'm like, please, I need this mission to jump the shark. I need to be wrong. I don't want to be right on this mission. Like, every time I load in, I'm gonna be in this same mood. There's nothing I can do about this other than play it and see how it all ends. My gut instinct was Javik, but I'm gonna be brutally honest, I think having him here is going to annoy me more. He's gonna put me in a worse mood by being here. So you know what, Kaiden? Kaiden, buddy, you're up. Come on. I can't be arsed with guns. I can't be arsed. Okay, nothing there. No. Okay, let's get you some more ammo. I mean, I'm pretty sure capacity doesn't actually matter for the companion, so let's grab this. Okie doke.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the Councilor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Oh, I will admit, hearing Liara's dulcet tones, I feel more at ease. I feel more at peace. Yeah, tell me more about your mother.
Venezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I remember your mother. She fought indoctrination when it mattered most.
And this brings all those memories back. What if Thessia faces the same fate?
We'll try and save them. We'll give it our best shot.
Not for long. We'll find the catalyst and save Thessia.
I hope you're right.
Hey, buckle up. This one's gonna be tight.
This can't be happening. My home.
You can't worry about that now. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
Flipping heck. Oh, God. You alright?
You must be Commander Shepard! Lieutenant, Outpost Tychus is running out of ammunition. We all are. Tell them to make every shot count. Eastern Perimeter reports they've been breached. Where are the reinforcements? This is Task Force Pandora, requesting reinforcements at Quad 091. Situation urgent.
Well, I'm here. However, I'm sorry. I'm looting your shit. I do apologize. Flipping heck, so many dead. So many dead. My God.
I can't feel anything in my legs.
What about now?
It's numb from my waist down. What if I'm paralyzed?
That's not going to happen.
You saw what happened to Aileen and Cilia. I can't end up like that.
You won't. Now I need you to take a breath and relax. Tell me when you feel something.
I can't. There's nothing.
What about now?
Same. Numb, like my leg isn't even there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got Metagel, but I don't think Metagel is going to really be much help here. No, madam.
Commander, we heard... The barrier's been breached! Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up there and do some damage!
Okay.
Somebody better get on that gun.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay. Hello.
Enemy targets on the bridge!
Can we... get rid of that? Come on. Take them out. No, you don't. Oh, hello. No. No, you don't. Piss off, dickheads. Piss off. No. There we go. Oh, no. Again, no. No big boys. No big boys allowed. There we go. No. You don't. Not today. And, oh, no more.
I want that gunship prepped and in the air. Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am. Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
Oh, I mean, can we give some credit to the lass holding up the shield? Like, she's doing a cracking job.
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
Yeah, that is shitty. That is very shitty.
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now! I'm sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
No. If we don't get to that temple, Lieutenant, this will be the last you ever see of Thessia. You're witnessing the extinction of our entire race. This is the end.
And you really think you can stop all that from happening?
Well, if we get the Crucible up and running, then I think so.
We've uncovered a Prothean superweapon. It will win this war.
Prothean, huh? How do you know it'll finish the job?
It's the only chance any of us have got.
This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia! Make it count.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters.
Okay. Okay, oh.
Watch it!
This has to end. Hang on to that. It's what keeps me going.
Remember that, because here they come.
Oh, hello. Hello there. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me get... Yeah, let's set them on fire.
Staggered approach. Try to use cover.
I do enjoy setting things on fire.
Push them back.
Ow. Oh, sorry, Liara. And you're down. Oh, come where I can see you. No, I think that's it. Okay. Up and over. Now then, a yoink, and I'm not seeing any loot on the bridge. Okay, let's just keep pushing forwards. Damn. Through all the rubble. Flipping heck.
On that building! We've got fire support! No! Damn them!
Keep your focus, Liara.
Those things are slaughtering my people.
Then avenge them.
Scatter and take cover!
Take him out. Take him out. Pistol. I see you. Right in the face. Okay. Anyone else? And what the fuck are that? I don't like. Oh, there goes my timer. Alrighty then. Well, here's as good a stopping point as any. We're not being attacked. So in the next episode, we're going to head down, see if we can get to that outpost. And I am going to keep my fingers crossed that the plot jumps the shark here. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.